Hello everybody and happy Sunday. Sorry, I'm hot, so my hair's tied up today. It's been so humid today. It's been crazy hot. We had a very nice storm this afternoon. It was a huge storm. The lightning hit right here by the house. So yeah, it was quite a hectic storm today. How is everybody on this fine Sunday? Hope everybody is doing well. I see my connection is excellent, so you should all be able to see and hear me. For some unknown reason, I'm not seeing any comments in the chat for some unknown reason. Very strange. So guys, I'm not going to make the stream very long because obviously, yeah, I don't know why it's not showing my chat in OBS for some unknown reason. Well, on YouTube. And I see it is freezing. Don't know why it's doing that again. It's so irritating. Okay. Well, either way, you guys can hear me, right? So I see Alf Roant is here, The Punisher's here, Trevor's here, Audrey's here, Gentle Inflatables is here. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Okay, so the reason I'm doing this stream today is because there's a whole lot of things. Yeah, Alf Roant, I see the video stuttering a bit. It's irritating. I don't know why. It always seems to be at the beginning of the stream that YouTube just, yeah, doesn't want to connect for some unknown reason. Gives me crappy connections until about 15 minutes or so. Yeah, the Punisher says it's warming up like last time. Yeah, it's irritating. But yeah, what can we say? Yeah, I've decided to put my camera and everything a bit back today so I can sit up properly. I'm trying to improve my posture. How bad is that? So yeah, and says, yeah, YouTube is fucked up. Yeah, it is, big time. Okay, but the reason I'm doing this stream tonight is there's a whole lot of controversy and a whole lot of stuff going on. Hello, Mel. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. There's a whole lot of stuff going on about WhatsApp and Telegram and this whole story with WhatsApp, but it's not only that, guys. You know, if you're like me, you're on about 10 groups altogether, and personally, it's starting to get on my nerves, to be honest. You know, everything that you see and hear on these groups is all about New World Order and COVID and this new WhatsApp story and everything. And to me, it's a matter of, you know what, we complain that leftists are sheeple, okay? But I'm kind of getting the feeling like we're sheeple as well. I don't know if anybody's with me there. Because as far as I'm concerned, you know, anything that happens... Sorry, I'm trying to see if I can... My YouTube is not connecting at all. Not even my chat. It says the only participant is me. Wow, that's crazy. Huh. Okay. Personally, this whole WhatsApp story that's going on around, okay, guys, WhatsApp cannot access your banking. Let me just be frank, okay? WhatsApp cannot access your banking. It cannot. Doesn't matter what people tell you, doesn't matter what people say, WhatsApp cannot access your banking information. Okay? This whole privacy notice, or whatever you want to call it, that WhatsApp has showed us now, guys, they've been doing this for years. It's nothing new. And you know, as far as I'm concerned, oh, and Jane's here as well. Hello, Jane. Thank you for joining us. Sorry, the stream is doing its stutter thing again. It's really irritating, and it's not my internet. My internet is 100%. So yeah, it's really frustrating. Daryl, did we not last time plug it directly into the laptop?
Your laptop can't.
Oh, you can't on this laptop. Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm sorry for the jittery. At least you guys can hear me though. I don't know why YouTube has decided to do this all of a sudden. So yes, WhatsApp. Guys, WhatsApp, Google, Samsung, iPhone, all of them have been taking your information for years. Okay? This is nothing new. This is nothing different. Nothing has changed. The only difference is now there's a connection between Facebook and WhatsApp. WhatsApp's pretty much always been owned by the same people who own Facebook. The difference is now it connects your WhatsApp with your Facebook. So if you're looking at shopping on anything, it's going to show you the same thing on Facebook. Which if you Google anything on Google, it does the same thing anyway. Guys, this is nothing new. Yeah, Alfruan says there's nothing in my bank account for them to access anyway. Yeah, no, mine too. But I mean, at the end of the day, guys, you know, every single day in all of these groups, there's this stuff about the New World Order, about COVID, and everything else. You know what? We need to stop. And I'm being honest, we need to stop. Because we say that the leftists are sheeple, but we are being sheeple as well, guys. We are allowing all of this information to affect our daily lives. We are allowing somebody to put on some rubbish onto a group and we all believe it and go, ah! Really, guys? Mandine says it's not about bank accounts, it's about everything else and giving power to the evils that be. Then Mandine, then get off the grid. Because you know what? With your bank account, with your Telkom accounts, with your Eskom accounts, your water accounts, your rental accounts, with everything that you have, they are tracking you and tracing you anyway. Which means you cannot Google, you cannot own a bank account, you cannot have an Eskom account, you cannot have anything. So the only way to stop this from happening is to basically say, okay, well, I'm going off the grid completely. Which means you will have no cell phone, no internet, nothing. That is the only way to prevent these big giants from taking your information. There is no other way. And like I said, they have been doing this for years. The only difference is WhatsApp is now being honest about it. That's the only difference. WhatsApp is now just being honest about it. Google has been doing this for a long time. Haven't you guys ever done a Google search and then when you go into Facebook, whatever you searched on Google is there in Facebook? And Orvin says, I think it is called doom scrolling. Where you're going to Google. Arctic says, agreed. Fine line between into and propaganda. What happens in the USA will not change most of our lives tomorrow, people. Exactly. And you know what? We're on all these groups and we're checking all this stuff daily. And at the end of the day, what is it doing? It's turning us into dramatic, panic-driven, negative people. And every single tiny little thing that somebody posts in a group affects you. I'm on the verge of leaving every single group that I'm in except for my own channel group. Because I don't need this crap every single day. Honestly, I don't. You know what? We need to live our lives by positivity, by upbeat. What is the point in living our lives every single day, reading all this negative crap? And somebody said to me, oh no, but it's a matter of being able to adapt your surroundings. I'm sorry, complaining is just complaining. Okay? If you're posting solutions, different story. I don't mind seeing information, because information is key. Information is a good thing. Like, for example, okay, the president is addressing the nation tomorrow night or whatever. That is information. But to be quite frankly honest with you, I don't care what's going on in the United States. I honestly don't. That's why I've actually, there's some streams that I've kind of shied away from, because I just feel like I'm being bombarded by all this negative information all the time. I don't know if you guys feel the same. Alfred One says, so go live alone go live alone on an island, live off the land. Exactly. That is the only way that you will be rid of government tracing and tracking and everything else. Do you know that they know every single time you take your car for service? Do you know that every single place you take your car for service, they plug a computer into your car? Guys, the government already knows what car you drive, how many kilometers are on it, because you have to input that information. The government knows everything about you anyway. Now it's excellent connection. So it's probably going to stop with the blixing now, you see. Mandine says, I don't ever complain about anything, but that doesn't mean I don't know what is going on. Yes, that's why I say information is key. It's alright to know what's going on. But the problem is, on all these groups, you get bombarded with all this information. And the thing is, there's no solutions to this information. There's no positivity in it, if I can put it that way. So what ends up happening is you see one thing in a group and you go, oh my God, and you post it to 20 different other people. So basically, you are sharing negative information. Well, I wouldn't even call it information. It's negative crap. Because let's be honest, until something is actually verified as not fake, how do you know it's not fake? How do you know? So, and that's where we get all this fake information that is shared amongst people like, oh, we're going to lockdown level 5. Guys, stop sharing crap. Seriously. Because you know what? It's like, I feel like every single day, everybody needs to have drama and panic. We don't need that every day of our lives, guys. We honestly don't. Live and let be. So yes, take the information, but don't let it affect your day. Don't let it affect how you feel. And best of all, don't share the information until you know it is 100% accurate. Honestly. Hey! Sorry, guys. Oops. Puppy went to go eat Sheila's food. Don't worry, puppy's okay. Puppy's okay. She just got a fright. Okay. So Arvind says doom scrolling, doom surfing is the act of a large quantity of negative online news, typically without pause, to the detriment of the mental health of the person consuming it. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, Jan's saying to Alpha One, then you'll have no choice so to take me with. Yeah, the puppy got a big fright. Sheila growled at her and literally like snapped, but didn't touch the puppy. But the puppy got such a huge fright. Now it's a huge drama. Like, as we're talking about drama, guess what happens? Drama. Murphy's, hey. So, but it's fine. The puppy's got to learn her place. Sheila's food is Sheila's food. So, yeah. But anyway, guys, we can't let all the negative stuff that is going on in all these groups and on social media, we cannot let it affect us on a daily basis. That needs to come to an end. That needs to stop. Because what ends up happening is we're living our lives engrossed in this. We're living our lives engrossed in the negativity and engrossed in the things that's going on. We need to stop. We need to take time to de-stress, to relax, to think about what's happening in our own homes. But the problem is that we are so worried about what's happening across the world or outside of our own homes that we don't even see what's happening in our own homes. And to me, this is a problem. This to me is a huge problem. Because you know what? We're not paying attention to our children. We're not paying attention to our boyfriends. We're not paying attention to our families. We need to start paying attention to what's important to us. Look, if you want to go and see what's happening on the other side of the world, then do it. But what I'm saying is, don't let it engross your life. Don't let it engross your mind. Don't let it turn you into the negative panic that people are doing. And this is the problem. This is exactly what's happening. Is we are letting this information engross our lives. We're living our entire days around what's happened, with what we're reading in social media. Arctic says perfect metaphor, puppy screaming and hiding. Yeah. Arctic says with all the negativity we fail to sit back and come up with solutions. Exactly. And that is my problem with this whole thing. Is we reading, okay, just as an example, okay, I'm going to go into a group. Just as an example. Let's just do this as an example. Okay, I'm not going to mention whose group it is. Okay, so as I open the group, alright, BitChute is now officially censored in the UK. Mozilla chairwoman, we need more than deplatforming. That's a Pinterest thing. How the ANC handles our economy. Parler not working. WhatsApp versus Signal versus Telegram. 18.3 million on social grants. Guys, show me the positivity here. Show me the interesting information. Parler's still not working. Our number is 1, so the peak is over. Coronavirus in South Africa. And the rest is just comments about what's going on in the group. I mean, it doesn't end, guys. It doesn't end. It honestly doesn't. And that's just one group, guys. That is one group. So please tell me, where is the important information there? Where is it? Where is the positivity? Where is the non-negative? Where is the helpfulness in that? Can somebody tell me? Because clearly I'm missing something. Am I missing something? If I am, tell me. But we're letting this consume our lives. We're letting it, taking all this bad information and we're putting this negative information blanket over our heads and we're holding it there. Guys, come on. We're being sheeple. We are not left, so we are not sheeple, guys. Really. We cannot keep complaining that the left are sheeple, but we're just as bad. Seriously, we are. Because we're letting this information consume us every single day. And guess what? We're all running by the same information. That is called being a sheeple. That is being a sheeple. I'm sorry, I hate to say it. But that is being a sheeple. And the worst part about it is it is so negative. It is such negative stuff that we're letting consume us every single day. Can you imagine waking up in the morning, okay, and you don't watch the news, and you don't go into one of your 10 groups? Can you imagine what your day would be like? Just a question. What would your day be like? Yes, maybe the first day you might keep thinking back, oh, I wonder what's going on in this group. I wonder. But you know what? Don't you think you'll be more positive? Don't you think you'll start realizing what's going on around you? Your co workers, your children, your family. I mean, to me, all of that stuff is far more important than what's going on with Donald Trump. Yes, I know certain information is a good thing to have, but guys, really? Arctic says the problem is something is posted and all comments are taken as facts. Exactly, and that is the biggest problem. That's what I'm saying. You know, until we know stuff is actual facts, guys, why do we share it? Why do we share the information that we don't know is truthful? But we're all like, ooh, check this out, check what this person did. Is that not the same as gossip? Because gossip isn't 9 times out of 10 factual, as far as I'm concerned. 9 out of 10 times gossip is not factual. So why do we live our lives around gossip? It just doesn't make sense to me. And sorry guys, that's why I wanted to do this stream tonight, because I'm like, you know what? And I've actually posted in the groups, like, sorry guys, this panic drama every single day, it's not me. I don't want to live my life wrapped up in this panic drama every single day. I don't. I would rather focus on the important stuff, like making sure my boss gets what he needs from me at work, like making sure my children are sorted and the things that I need to do, making sure I get my mom's stuff sorted overseas so that she can come through. But instead, we end up so engrossed in the stuff on our phones, we forget about our family. We forget about what's important. Jane says, your own action or reactions need to change. How you handle the info can determine your outlook for life. Exactly. And this is what people need to do. You know, if you're not interested, then scroll past the stuff, guys. And instead of posting the same thing or the same crappy information, post a funny meme, for goodness sake. Rather be on a mission in life. Instead of trying to be informative, trying to be inspirational and try and be funny and try and make people smile. Because that's what I do. And you know, yes, I'm not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. And I can be a very negative person. And this is why I'm on this whole mission to be more positive and to realize the bigger potential in life. Because you know what? We are missing so much. We are missing so much out of our lives and we don't even realize it. That's the best part. We don't even realize the positive potential that we miss every single day in our lives. How about instead of being engrossed in your phone or getting angry because you're stuck in traffic, look out your windows. Have a look at the beautiful cloud formations. Have a look at, maybe there's a rainbow. Have a look at the grasslands ahead of you, or the mountains, or the sexy chick in another car, guys. You know, there's far more positive things to look at. Don't let everything get you in this grey, negative, down, depressed mood. And that's exactly what all these channels, or all these groups, it's exactly what they are making you do. They're making you so engrossed in the wrong stuff, in the wrong information, that you don't even realize it. You don't even realize it, and that is the worst part. You don't realize what all of this stuff is doing to you. Johan says, unfortunately, some people cannot live without the doomsday propaganda and the negative news. Exactly. Mel S says, I make a point of sharing minimum 3 positive quotes, pics, or thoughts per day, and every evening I write down 5 things I'm grateful for. You'll be surprised how many more than 5 there actually are. Exactly, and that is a good point. And you know what? I would actually like to make that challenge to everybody. Today, let's make this a challenge, okay? Other than now, I'm going to be starting gymming because I've put on a lot of weight. I don't have any shorts that fit me. But so I'm going to be starting gymming. But other than that, let's make a point of making a list of 5 things we're grateful for every day. Thank you for that, Mel. Let's do it, guys. Before you go to bed, have a pen and paper next to your bed, and every night write 5 things that you're grateful for. Okay. Aura Ovren says, positive news for today is that there is no load shedding. Yay! Jane says, whoop whoop, we have power today. Yeah. Jane says, Laura, your attitude is becoming very positive. Stay the course. I'm trying, Jane. I'm trying. You know, and I know it's not easy to always be positive, guys. I know things happen. I know that life isn't always rainbows and roses. I know that. But you know what? We have to try and take the silver lining out of everything. Yes, okay, so that bad has happened. But you know what? There's still this and this and this. There's always a silver lining, guys. And we always need to search for that silver lining. Because we've become so... it's like we've got doomsday blinkers on, guys. Really. Gentle Inflatable says, live each day like it's your last. Enjoy life. Positive vibes. Yes. Alvaron says, sexy chick, where? Johan says, I'm sure there's one there right in your house. Yes, there's definitely one right in Ruan's house, that's for sure. Nick Muller says, challenge accepted. Good. I want all of you guys to take on this challenge. I dare you. Okay, how's that? In fact, I triple dare you. Just for this week, okay? And then we will talk about it. We'll discuss it next Sunday. How's that? So for this week, I don't want anybody to read any news. I don't want anybody to share anything from social media. I don't want anybody to, if you go into a group, don't read all the crap in there. Post a funny meme. Or post something positive, a positive quote or something like that. I triple dare all of you to do that just for this week. And then we can talk about it next Sunday. Tell me how you feel. Tell me how much more positive your life has become. And you know what? I promise you now, you're not going to miss all the negative information. You're not going to miss all the negativity. You're not going to miss not knowing what's happening in the USA. Really, you're not. And start opening your eyes. Start looking at the beauty around you. Start looking at the wonderful creations God has made in this world. That includes beautiful women or gorgeous men, however you want to. We're all created by God. So guys, let's stop the negativity. I triple dare every single one of you just for this week. Okay? If you don't want to do it after this week, then don't. But I triple dare all of you just for this week, and I'm going to do it as well, okay? To not read the negative crap. So, okay, so number 1, we're not going to read negative and crappy shit in the groups that we're on. We're going to go in and post a meme every day. A funny meme or a positive quote, okay? Number 2, before we go to bed, we're going to write 5 things that we're grateful for every single day. So we're going to start from tonight. So tonight, before you climb into bed, I want you to have your pen and paper, and I want you to write 5 things that you are grateful for. It doesn't have to be big things, guys. I'm grateful for the roof over my head. I'm grateful for the fact I have electricity. I'm grateful I have running water. I'm grateful I have 2 beautiful children. I'm grateful I have a sympathetic and wonderful boyfriend. I'm grateful that I have my beautiful animals. That's already 5. That's already 5 things. In fact, I think it was more. So guys, it is not difficult, okay? Hello, Yanni. Thank you for joining us. Yes, guys, and speaking of this whole tech story with WhatsApp and everything else, Yanni is going to be doing a stream with Joe on Tuesday called Tech Tuesday regarding all of this stuff, okay? So please go and watch it, okay? I know that we're trying to stay away from all this crappy stuff. But please go and Yanni, if the stream's already created, please share the link in the comments for me. And then you guys will see. It'll open up your eyes to the fact that it's not only WhatsApp that's changed anything. That this has all been going on already for years without you guys even knowing about it. So why all the big hype about it now, guys? Why leave WhatsApp now? They've been taking your information and using your information for years already. Nothing has changed. So why is everybody letting themselves get into this negative, dramatic panic over WhatsApp changing their policy? Really, guys? Seriously. Johan says, to all the people focusing on the negative, come deal with what I had to. Dealing with a little girl in a car accident and then she dies in your arms. Then try look at your negative crap you're spreading. Exactly. Guys, there's far more important things in life. There's far more important things that we go through on a daily basis that we need to concentrate on, that we need to put more of our energy into. Okay? Rion says, okay, I'll watch the weather. That's fine. Watch the weather. Oh, Catherine's here. She says, hello, everyone. I never read or listen to the news. Good. Arctic says, so what are we reading this week? Playboy. Read whatever you want, as long as it's not negative. I don't care what you read, as long as it's not negative crap, okay? Yanni says, I'm part of way too many groups, and I'm not reading it. I'm going to quit 90% of my groups unless I add value. I don't want to join groups. Exactly. And guys, adding value is not, sorry, I see my battery's dying on my laptop. Where is my plug?
That's what she said.
Guys, adding value is not adding in more news information. Okay, that is not adding information. That is not being valuable. Erica says, I'm reading Huisgenoot this week. But remember, there's still negative stuff in Huisgenoot. Okay? If you're reading stories about people being murdered or, careful what you read in Huisgenoot and you as well. Because there can be negative stuff in there too. Gentle says, I read Farmers Weekly. Yanni said, stream is not created yet. Sorry, we'll share once created. Okay, awesome. All right. Cool. So guys, go check out Yanni's channel. Yanni just, not Yanni's channel, Joe's channel. Yanni, just post the time that the stream will be, please. Just so people know what time they can go and have a look. Then everybody can go and check it out. It's going to be on Tech Tuesday on Joe's channel. IC3ZA said, when Mark bought WhatsApp in 2014, the pawpaw was going to hit the fan. I'm just happy people are waking up to the censorship happening. IC3ZA, this has been going on for a long time. As I was saying at the beginning of the stream, I don't know if you were here, Google takes your information anyway. The government knows what car you drive. Your car gets plugged into a computer every single time you take your car in for service or repairs. That doesn't change. Even if it's an oil change service, guess what? Your car gets plugged into a computer. Okay? They know which schools your kids are at. They know what accounts you have through your payments. The government knows everything about you anyway. It doesn't matter. Jane says, I'd love to be a centipede salesperson. Yeah. Audrey says, when you're being thankful, it should come from the heart, not just off the top of one's head. Exactly. So yes, what I did was off the top of my head. But you have to genuinely be grateful for the stuff that you are grateful for or what you have. Because if you don't actually feel that gratitude, it's not going to get you anywhere. It's not going to change how you feel or what you're feeling. Hendo says, I watch The Walking Dead, or is that Biden supporters? Like I say, you can watch whatever you want, and you can read whatever you want, as long as it de-stresses you, it relaxes you, and hopefully positive, okay? Hendo says usually watch comedy. Yes, that's good. You know what? Laughter is so good for the soul. Okay, Yanni said it'll be at 7 p.m. Okay, I see he's put a link there for Joe's channel. So, okay, guys, it'll be at 7 o'clock on Tuesday on Joe's channel. So, please go and check it out. If you want to know more information about the whole tech thing that's going on, then go and check the stream out. So it'll be extremely, I don't know what just happened there. It'll be extremely interesting. It'll be very, very interesting. So go and check it out. Exactly. Hendo says your camera on your phone gives a ton of information inside your homes. Exactly. Did you know, and this was actually something that I learned, there's an app, I don't know if it's only on iPhone or if it's on all of them. If you stand outside somebody's house, it will tell you on that app exactly what electronics, TVs, laptops, and everything else that is inside that person's home. So if somebody can do that with just a simple app on your phone, imagine what the government can do. Okay, just saying. Okay, there is no information that's private, guys. I say, unless you want to go off-grid completely, you are sharing information with the government, with advertising companies, and everything else. Big corporate places. That's not going to change. IC3ZA said, I know that, but it's clear that 99% of people live in the matrix without knowing it, and to preserve some freedom, we need numbers. We're never going to have complete freedom, IC3ZA. I hate to tell you, unless you physically go completely off the grid, you are never going to have complete privacy or complete freedom. Freedom is a myth. And to be honest with you, how many people actually want to be free? Have you ever asked people that? Good question, hey? Johan says, did you say de-stress shooting range, here I come? Yes, definitely. That's Johan and my de-stress as we go to the shooting range. Tony says, people don't realize that every single keyboard for years have had to have a key logger chip. It has this chip to work the keyboard, but also as a permanent record. Exactly. Yanni said, thanks for the plug. No, but I'm plugging it for a reason, Yanni, because this is what I'm talking about. And, you know, if people want to know more, then go and learn factual information. Don't sit and listen to the crap, which is 9 times out of 10 non-factual, and half of it is fake, on all this crap that's shared on these groups, that everybody envelops their lives around. If you want to go and watch something proper and informative, then go and watch your stream with Joe, because that is factual. There is a big difference between factual and bullshit. You know? Yanni said that is true, but the big issue is Facebook selling up our data to third-party advertisers. Yes, they do. But so does Google. So does Google, Yanni.
So does Vodacom, so does MTN.
So does Vodacom, so does MTN. I mean, how do half these places get your number? How do you get half these sale consultants phoning you and you think, well, how did they get my number? Guess what? It is your cell phone provider. It is Google. It's your cell phone provider. It's WhatsApp. It's all these places that have your information, that share your information. It's not going to change. Excuse me. Hendo says cookie files on every website unless you clear it every time. Exactly. How many websites? And you know what? I was actually speaking to Johan about it earlier. How many times have you guys opened a Google account, a Samsung account, a Microsoft account, any of these accounts, and actually not read the policies before you just say, oh, I accept? The same with these cookie notices that you get on these websites that you go in. How many times do you guys just say, I accept? Without even reading it. How many times? They're like, oh, it's okay, it's just Samsung. Accept. I agree to all. What do you think they're doing there, guys? I hate to tell you. Okay. Gert Janse van Rensburg says, in most cases there is more of our information on the web that people realize. There is, definitely. Hendo says Johan must audition for The Walking Dead. Yeah, that's for sure. Ovrin says, did you ever watch the Jones Plantation? No. Erica says, I haven't received an unsolicited sales phone call for ages. Maybe because I have 0000 in the bank. Yeah, could be. So say, guys, let's not panic about this WhatsApp thing. There's so many things that's taking your information. Really, there is. And WhatsApp cannot access your banking. Okay? They can't access your bank accounts. So don't listen to the unfactual dribble you hear on these groups. Okay? Okay, so we've got 2 minutes left because Ronaldo starts at 8 and I don't like to go over on his time. Okay. So we're going to this week, just until Sunday, guys. I'm asking you nicely, just until Sunday. Don't read the crap that's on the groups. Okay? Unless it's informative. Okay? That will directly affect you. For example, the president is addressing the nation. That will directly affect you. Okay, yes, okay. Now I know the president's addressing the nation. I will watch it tonight. Okay? Every night before you go to bed, you're going to write 5 things from the heart that you are grateful for. You're not going to pay any attention to mainstream media. You are going to leave Twitter alone. Okay? Because Twitter is the biggest negative BS I've ever seen in my life. Okay? The only thing people ever do on Twitter is spread negative crap that ends up in arguments. And you always end up in an argument with some leftist whatever. Okay? So, we are staying off Twitter for 1 week, guys. I'm just asking you to do it for 1 week. We're staying off Twitter. We're staying off social media. We are not going to read negative dribble. Information only. We're not going to do anything negative. We are going to decide to focus on the positive, beautiful stuff around us and what's physically happening in our own lives, in our own homes, our children, our family, our animals, our boyfriends, our wives, our husbands. Okay? All right. Just 1 week, guys. And then we will come back next Sunday and we will talk about it. We'll go through it. We will discuss everything that we discussed tonight, but we're going to discuss how you feel. How much more positive do you feel? How much lighter do you feel? Okay? So I double dare you. I triple dare you. Are we going to do it? Johan says you'll protect prayer. I'm not going to test people.
I'm talking to Rowan.
Audrey says I've deleted Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn years ago. Catherine says Alfred Wants is going to let you call in and tell all your thankfulness. Yes. Yeah. You can call in. We can do a call-in stream if you want. Do you guys want to do a call-in stream next Sunday? And then we can sit and talk about what we achieved this week. Do you guys want to do that? We can do that if you want. Just let me know. Okay, Juliana says yes. Okay, cool. So we can do that next Sunday. So I'll set up a call-in stream for next Sunday. And, okay, Cameron says challenge accepted. Fantastic. Fantastic. Guys, just 1 week. I'm asking for 1 week of your lives. Okay. And I promise you now, you will be better off for it. Way better off for it. Okay. Catherine also says yes. Okay, good. I'm waiting for Erica to say yes. Hendo, Audrey, Jane. Jane said Twitter's for twits. Yeah, basically. Okay. So guys, just 1 week. We're going to... Johan has to be difficult. He's just trying to be funny. Okay, so for 1 week... Hendo says Erica can call in about a beer production. That's fine. Erica says I have problems calling in. That's fine. You can be in the chats, Erica. That's fine. Nick Muller says yes, yes, and yes. Awesome. Fantastic, guys. Okay, so I will do a call-in stream next Sunday, and then we can discuss about what we did this week and how it made us feel, and how much more positive it made us, and as I say, how much lighter we feel without having this negative blanket over us the whole week. Okay, all right, let's do this, because remember, you are amazing and you are special. Okay, so make sure you feel that way. Okay, I hope you guys still have all your I am amazing things on your bathroom mirror. Okay.
Send pictures.
Send pictures, yeah. On your call in next week, I want to see your mirror. No, I'm only joking. Okay, guys. So let's wake up tomorrow morning. Let's feel refreshed. Let's feel positive. Let's feel encouraged to start our week. And have a great one. Okay. I can't wait to see you all next Sunday. And I can't wait to hear what you guys, everything that you guys have done. And I can't wait to hear how you're feeling. Enjoy. Okay. I'm very, very thankful and grateful for all of you. And you guys are my rock. And I'm thankful. Very, very thankful and very blessed. Okay, guys. So wake up tomorrow refreshed, positive, and encouraged. And have a fantastic week. And I will see you all on Wednesday for my video. Have a great one, guys. Cheers. Bye.